Oh, we have started. Okay, right. So we're doing F here. Got a lot of things to catch up on today. So based off of where we were last time, that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so on the 15th of November. So we ended up not having that teacher only day. So I just had the Site E after school care. And that was actually really fun. So at the start it was not that fun. That's because they were all, like the people that were outside were all on devices playing games. So I just rolled around with a ball for like 20 or so minutes. And they got told that I could leave, but it was only 4 o'clock. And then they got told to get off the devices. And since I was rolling the ball, they stole the ball from me. And I was trying to get it back and like control the ball. Yeah, and then we kept doing that until it was pack up time. So that involved Vlakshmir, Rolf, and Noah. Although Rolf was the one that instigated it first. He's in year 5. Noah's in year 4, and then Vlakshmir's in year 6. I also got really, really hot after that episode. And then Matthew took out his games for putting it onto the TV. So they got distracted with that, and then I could go, so I just left, and I was like, great. So that was a good experience. And then I got sick because I had a event. So on that Wednesday, I did the observation day at a school, and also had before and after school care, and also did an event at night, which was, so it was funny. So at after school care, I was at Site O, and the kids were like, oh, we're gonna go to a concert, and I'm gonna watch Sophia sing, and I was like, oh, that's nice, why don't you, I hope you guys have fun. And it turns out their concert was where I worked, for front of house. And I was like, wow, hi, didn't know you'd be here. Funny. So that was that day, and the observation day at the school was pretty good. I got to look at 3 different classes. I think the first one was really good though, the year 1 one. They were doing some literacy. Very interactive, and after they used their brain for like half an hour, they got to stand up and be active. And they'd move around before sitting down again and then go to morning tea. Yeah, so then I got sick, so on Saturday I'm gonna go to the retail one to work and got sick leave, which is good. And then we went to Sunday, so I just stayed at home. It's a very good day. So doing 20, which is F. So this morning I have already eaten breakfast. I have gotten ready for the day, and here we are doing this. I've also reserved, or will try to get the next 2 books in the series, although I'm only on chapter 10 at the moment of my upload schedule. I already read the whole 2nd book, but I want to keep reading the 3rd and the 4th book, so I have like enough. Well, like my uploading schedule is very backlogged, but I'll have enough to do as much as I need. Yeah, so then I was sick, and then I was fine on Monday. So the manager Lauren offered a before school care shift at site O, but I was like, nah, I shouldn't do that, because one of the other person, Noah, was sick, and she said, oh, you can take his shift if you want, and I said no. But I did go to site E in the afternoon and got to see Anastasia's site leading skills. She is just like, wow, amazing, mind blown. Very good control, I suppose. Yeah, I was in charge of the activity, which was painting using water in the concrete underneath the sun, so you could draw a picture and then they'll just evaporate, and then you can keep drawing, and that was it. And then once they all got bored, then the activity finished. And then we also went to the playground and I played some tag with Logan, Rolf, and Vaxrio. That was pretty fun, I must say. Can you see this here? Yeah, vaguely. Before having to go in at 5, and then, oh, I was there till 6 on that day. And Rolf was the last one. And I did manage, well, I asked him if he wanted to play some card games, and he was like, sure. So we played a little bit of Tiger Cat OG. So I think I'll make it so that every time I'm there until 6, then I will bring my card games and see if anyone's up for playing some card games for any of the locations that I go to for after school KB. So then that was that day. Normally I get rostered to be there on Fridays, but this week I was not there on Friday, which was kind of sad. By the way, today is a Sunday, so the week has already passed, but we have got our schedule for next week, which is exciting. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that was Monday. Then on Tuesday, I had the first time ever doing before school care at Site B. Was so very sad. There's this one intermediate girl called Mirabelle, and Alexis knows her. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's very nice. Good for you guys. And then they decide to play a card game, but it's only 2 players. So I'm just sitting there like, well, what do you want me to do? Well, I ended up doing some colouring, which was nice. But still, like, come on. You're supposed to be inclusive of everyone, not just play a card game with you 2 in it. Oh, I have lost my other bit of wax already, and it hasn't even been like 10 minutes. Literally. Okay, right. So we're doing J, number 14. Apparently we're not doing J because J's not here. Where's my J? Hello? Oh, here. I have it in my hand, love. Okay. Not that you can see down here, but... Oh, no, you can. Oh, on that Sunday I also did some meal prep, and I went to the supermarket and I made my pasta salad thing, but instead of making it like a salad, I made it like strips of the vegetables. So I was just like eating vegetable sticks, and then I had chicken with mushroom as the meat. Very yummy. That all the J. That's all the J. Right, that was nice. Okay, and then we have on Wednesday, 20th of November, was also a observation day at a school. I went to my old primary slash intermediate slash high school, and it pretty much looks the same. Some of the locations were a bit different, but you know, same old layout. They didn't really give me a list, they just told me to wander, and this was also the day where they had different students from different schools coming in because they're transferring here next year. So they're doing like a little trial day. The kids were doing a trial day themselves. I went to a year 6 class, and they're all about structured literacy. Apparently, it's a new thing the government's mandating every school to do. So it's all about class reading as a group, and sounding interested in what you're reading. And when you get over difficult words, sounding them out using your hands. But weird, but what do I know? So that was cool. And they're also kind of learning how to do cursive in primary school, which is interesting. And it just cemented the fact that I really do want to be a teacher. It sounds like so much fun. Okay, so I did the before school care, and then I went to the observation, and then had after school care. Oh, I also had after school care on Tuesday, but no one wanted to do the recorder. So I just ended up playing on the playground. Then on Wednesday, Clara was there. The kid Clara, who was in year 6. She likes my card games, but we played some badminton first. We also went to the sand pit. I don't know, dug up sand. Not very interesting. And then I also missed my opportunity to go to the playground. But at 5 o'clock, I took out my card games. Clara played. Bo also played. Then Brayden came and played a little bit as well. Yeah. And then we move on to Thursday. So I had Site O for before school care. Yeah, pretty. I mean, there's really not much to say. Like, I kind of just go work on some cursive writing, do some other stuff, go outside, run around for a bit, and then come home. Pretty much. And then after school, Thursday. Oh, there was the most kids we've ever had. Kind of interesting. Then Friday, yesterday, had before and after at Site O. I think the after at Site O on Fridays was very boring. There was only 16 kids. It was so chill. I think I'd like prefer the Epsom one on Fridays, which is going to happen next week. I'm going to be with Matthew. He's the one that brings the games and random toys and stuff. That's all the I. Oh, that is all the I. Wow, great. Okay, cool. That was amazing. Then I had work yesterday. They had in the conference room that they were using the conference room yesterday. Some third party. And they paid $500 for it. And I was like, wow. But it was for a full day, so maybe that's not that bad. But still. And they also got catering, and the food looks so yummy. And last week I also bought an advent calendar from Smiggle. And it's Harry Potter themed because I'm suddenly back into Harry Potter. And it also has a $10,000 off to go to the Harry Potter Wizarding World in Japan. So it's like a golden ticket thing, type of like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So yeah, that might be interesting. Okay, so then next week we have Site O every morning except for Friday because I have an event on Thursday night, which is where I'm going to do a front of house, and the event is my old school carol service. They do it every year at that location, so it's gonna be fun. I get to sit there and watch it for free and get paid. Like, whoa, go us. 21. Yeah, so before school care at Site O every day, and except for Friday, and then to be confirmed for Monday, depending if they have enough people. If they get over 25, then I'll have to be there. And then on Tuesdays, my guaranteed. Thursday's not guaranteed anymore, apparently, which is very sad. On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'll be at Site E. So, I don't know, but apprehensive, but nervous, kind of excited. I don't know what will happen. And the site leader is going to be James, and James is pretty good, so should be fine. On Thursday, I'd have to leave at 4 because the event starts at 5. I need to make sure I get an hour leeway to be able to get there. Yeah, so that's it for. And there's also a Christmas function for this company, After School Care B, which is going to be playing bingo and also have pizza provided. And hopefully I'll be able to get home before 9 because I do have work the next day at the shop. Okay, I think that's all the U's. Okay, we're on number 6, which is T. And then we have some T up here. And I also recorded myself singing, and I sound terrible. Woo! But that's not gonna stop me from singing. Okay, that's all the T's. have 8. Today for breakfast I had Cocoa Pops and an apple. Very yummy. Yesterday at work I tried to learn how to juggle. I can now kind of juggle 2 balls. It's all about looking at the arc, not looking at where your hands are, looking at the arc and throwing when the first ball is at its highest arc, and then throw the other ball and then hopefully catch both of them in your different hands. So yeah, that is the theory. I did manage to do it 6 times consecutively, which was a success, I must say. I also need to go to the supermarket today. I have already planned out what I need. Depending on whether or not I need to make a smoothie, then that decide what type of milk I want. So that's pretty cool. Also, I have trying to learn a new song called Hope by NF. It is one of the longer songs at 5 minutes and is rapping, which is new. Well, I suppose Alexander Hamilton raps, but this is like a very different genre to what I normally listen to. And I tried to write it out all yesterday. And it took 6 of those small bits of paper. So here I can show you. This was the first piece, like this. And this is the first third. It's all in cursive with my right hand. If I use my left hand, it would have taken even longer. But yeah. And now I need to learn how to do uppercase in cursive. I also want to learn how to do numbers. I don't know if you can do numbers in cursive, but like if you have a long number, like 1532, right? How do you join that together? I don't know. Nearly the end of year, but something that is going to be good is that I'll have vlog up until the 24th of December, so one day before Christmas. So that's good. And I have already volunteered to do that. Okay. Making some pretty good progress here. Now we have number 19, which is, nope, we don't have that. We actually have T first, which is 6. Oh, we missed one, but I'll just put it on quickly. There you go. Okay, now we have E.